Hello, and thank you for joining us for a smidgen of escapism and maybe a laugh along the way, who knows, as we discuss what's been happening on Raw and SmackDown over the past week. But I feel there's probably only one real talking point. We're only ever honest, we're not rage baiting, selling anything, shouting, not always shouting, or asking for Patreon subs. All we ask is that you hopefully enjoy what we do. Now, without further ado, play that music. Hello, I'm Michael.
I'm Sally.
Yes, you are.
I am. SmackDown is where we'll be starting, as we usually do. So we had Carmelo Hayes defeating Dr. Wagner Jr. to retain his United States Championship.
Yeah.
Some AAA guy.
Highly unlikely to lose it to him, to be fair.
True.
So I think it was like, well, we know where this is going.
Yeah.
There was no jeopardy.
No.
But anyway, we'll come to that later on.
Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair defeated Kiana James and Julia.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, pretty all straight as you like.
Damian Priest and R-Truth, yeah, I know, defeated Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium, the Wyatt Six, and Los Garza in a tag team Turmoil #1 contenders match.
See, I don't mind that. I was watching something the other week, and some Attitude Era, and you had The Rock teaming up with The Undertaker, and they won the tag titles. Now, I'm not saying that Damian Priest and R-Truth are anything or anywhere near those two names, but why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes it more interesting, like Bliss and Flair.
Yeah.
Why not have them together? It makes it more interesting. Because to be honest, the tag teams, I find them boring. But when it's two big names together, I'm interested. Like, I know they won't, but imagine like McIntyre and Rhodes having to team. Imagine that though.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Not just will they coexist, but like actually.
But just putting the Dooms together, you'd be like, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Or Orton and McIntyre, just like, oh wow. But
Orton and anyone really.
yeah, well, yeah, he has got that star power. But yes, I don't know when their title shot is, because it's not on this week's SmackDown as far as I'm aware. But yeah, good luck to them.
We also did see Femi defeating Johnny Gargano, because of course he did.
Why would he not?
And then the big one, Cody Rhodes defeated Drew McIntyre and once again became the new undisputed WWE Champion. Let's talk about it.
Yes, we will, Trick. So, WrestleMania tickets. People want to see Orton Rhodes. Drew doesn't get people excited enough. WWE needed a big name in the Rumble, so that's why Rhodes lost the belt, so he could then enter, because obviously Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Rey Mysterio, LA Knight, Gunther, Miz, Chad Gable, Randy Orton aren't big enough names for whatever reason. All points of view, which of course I disagree with. Maybe they, the WWE, did it to catch out the older viewer. Maybe WWE likes surprising people and hitting them with swerves, for that older demo, because we can generally see what's coming, and I think it's to keep them on the toes.
Yeah, maybe.
See, if it's predictable, for me it's boring, because you can see what's coming and it's like, but this way, if the title can change hands on a standard SmackDown or Raw, then it keeps you tuned in for next week to see what else may or may not happen. Now, don't forget, all the pieces are set. Everyone knows who's facing who for the titles. The main ones, obviously, at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So there's no real need to tune in, because you know nothing's going to change until then. But now this has happened, it's made people go, oh. And it's caught a lot of people, probably everybody, off guard. It's provoked a reaction, whether you like it or not. And there's a chance you're going to tune in next week to see what else might happen. Now, I, for one, can't wait to see Drew kicking off. I run out of superlatives for him and his rage, but I can't wait. Now, there's no rage bait here, or faux outrage. The point I'm getting at is that it's caused a reaction, which is what they want, and you can't disagree with that. As I say, the older you get, the more predictable things are, and you can see where it's going. And if it's predictable, it gets a little bit boring because you're like, well, I know what's going to happen. I don't need to tune in. Whereas all of a sudden, Drew's won. Or what he won he took the title, but this time, but Cody's won on a standard SmackDown. Yeah. And it wasn't a hardcore match. Yeah, there was tables involved.
I know, yeah.
The referees got beat up. But hey, let's just forget about that. But the point is, Cody's took the title back.
Yeah.
And now you're like, oh, wait a minute. And that's what I like. It has to be unpredictable. Because if you're older and you're watching it, there's no surprises. But this, surprise.
I mean, yeah, fair.
And that's what you want. And that's what they want. And yeah, I'll be watching anyway. Come on, Drew. Kicking off.
Head on over to Raw. They only managed 3 matches over there this week.
Well done, guys.
With a very, very talky promo at the end. We had Bayley winning the Women's Intercontinental Championship #1 Contenders Gauntlet match. She outlasted Lyra Valkyria, Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, Ivy Nile and Asuka, who she covered at the end after a rose plant.
Yeah. Pretty straight-laced.
Yeah,
Liv Morgan came out.
Yes,
at one point to help
she did.
Rodriguez, but
that kind of backfired a bit.
Yeah, because Vicky came out and they started fighting up the ramp way.
And it's just got rolled up.
Yes, but that was about it really for.
Yeah, no other shenanigans really.
No.
I mean, Sane tried to help Asuka, which backfired, which obviously that keeps happening lately. Yeah. So she's probably being shouted at somewhere.
More than likely.
We also had Penta defeating El Grande Americano, the German one.
Yes.
And retained his Intercontinental Championship. It was meant to be Chad.
The Chadador.
The OG Americano. But
we think
disappeared.
He got jumped by Bravo and Rayo.
Yes, because they were hanging around
tailing him in the back. So
after he got cursed.
I like that. But then next week we've got El Grande versus El Grande, which I've said in the Raw review, it's got to be a mask versus mask at Mania. It has to be. It has to be.
And then the last match that we had was Femi defeating Rusev, which I didn't think they would do yet, but I suppose they've been.
No, I didn't. But I suppose you've got to keep Oba relevant.
Yeah. I
mean, they needed something for this because there was nothing else.
No.
Nothing else. I found this a bit of a drag this week. Usually the first hour just flies by, but this one just was, oh my word. Like the last promo from Punk was also super nerdy. Like he said he trained and learnt under the Samoans when he was a young pup. Not quite those words, but words to those effect. Which was news to me, maybe to us. It was a bit long-winded.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really followed Punk's career and knew where he trained from, blah, 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 then yeah, you're going to love it. Now, I know who Shawn Michaels trained under, but I'm not going to bore you with all that because obviously I liked him. That was it. Now, if you really like Punk, you're going to know where he came from and what he did. But the other 99% of people are going to be like, what are you chatting about? It's too much. Yeah. It was long-winded. It did get to the point in the end.
Yeah.
It made more sense than the promo he did a couple of weeks ago. Whether this is building to a fight with Jay or both Usos, but then who's going to tag with CM Punk? Probably LA Knight, but he's not really beefing with the Usos at the moment.
No.
But they've got to do this because Roman ain't showing up. He ain't going to show up anytime soon, and Punk needs to do something.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he can't just keep
arguing against himself.
Yeah. There's no point. As he said last week, Roman ain't showing up, and that's the problem with your part-time wrestlers. If they're going to be in the main event, which is the big event at Mania, how are you going to build it if you're not going to show up? Even Brock's showing up next week. He's still after his challenger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's the problem. You book these big matches, but you're going to need both wrestlers there. You can't just have one like, I'll be back when it's on.
Yeah.
As we said, he didn't even cut his own promo for Rumble.
No,
just some voiceovers that he's probably been cut from elsewhere, and then just some pictures. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Anyway, sorry.
Also on Raw, Seth made an appearance. He must be getting paid by the word because he said nothing.
Yeah, that was funny. I did like the illusion of him disappearing. When the Vision came down, Seth was in the ring. The Vision came, so Seth put his hood back on, and then all these other hooded guys got in the ring, and they all mingled, and then just disappeared.
Yeah,
love that. It's like something off that film with the magicians. I can't think what it's called. Now you see
Now
me.
you see me,
Yeah, it's a bit
yeah.
like that. But yeah, I loved it. He's clearly not ready to go.
No,
But
because he's still not cleared. So
yeah,
yeah.
but I did like that.
But talking of disappearing, it seems as though Finn Bálor is disappearing from the Judgment Day.
Oh, nice link.
Thank you
like
very much.
It.
He got destroyed by all of them, even JD.
Yeah, that surprised me.
I know.
That
Turned
did
on him.
surprise me because JD came out with Balor,
I know.
and then they were in the ring, bit of chat with Dom,
I know.
sets up for shotgun drop kick.
Clothesline.
But was it clothesline? But JD intercepted and just took Balor
I
down.
know, yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't think he'd turn on him.
No, I didn't.
But possible Balor Dom at Mania.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we did this last year. We started booking out a load of matches and they never happened.
You started
I
booking
started
out
booking out the matches. Do we want to see this at Mania? It's like mask versus mask. Is it going to be like the SmackDown before? Is it going to be on the? Would it be on the warm-up show? You know, just have just something like that. Maybe not turn Balor and Dom on the warm-up because I think that's a bit more involved.
Yeah.
Where certainly the mask versus mask because it's not like we don't know who they are. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I don't know. We'll move on to SmackDown for this coming week. So we've got Jade Cargill against Meechin. B-Fab's going to be there.
Yeah.
How it's going to end, we don't know. And so far, that's it. That's all
Although,
we have.
we did see a very quick flicker of something for SmackDown of a possible contract signing between Rhodes and Orton.
Yes, we did. There
was
was
like,
a slip.
oh,
Yes.
but we don't know if it's happening.
And we never saw it
because
again.
nothing else was said.
I think that was in the that was in the first match, wasn't it? In the Women's Intercontinental Super Duper #1 Contenders Gauntlet match. Yes.
Yeah.
There was a quick graphic that flashed up in the bottom left-hand corner of Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton.
Contract
SmackDown.
sign, yeah. You just
Contract
managed to
signing.
read it and then it gone.
It never came up again during the whole. She never saw it.
So
It was
maybe
up
they
for
changed their minds.
Yeah,
We don't
like
know.
2 or 3 seconds, then it faded out. Like, no, you shouldn't have pressed that button.
Yeah.
So
gone too
yes,
early.
yes, well remembered. So yes, they've got a contract signing. But I was going to say, I'm going to assume Orton's going to be out somewhere.
Yeah.
He will be now. I'm going to assume Rhodes is out. He's going to be somewhere, and surely Drew will be there somewhere, kicking off, looking for Nick Aldis, probably getting himself suspended
Again.
unless. I mean, I don't want to say it, but unless this goes down the triple threat route,
I wouldn't mind that.
I don't mind that. Because why would you not have one of your big players in there again?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you let know McIntyre not going in? What?
Yeah.
Come on, I don't want him to have a fight against Fatu.
I think...
I don't need that.
No.
I don't want
No, because there's nothing really between them. I know he showed up during the match,
Took
but
the
there's
chair
nothing
off him,
between them.
didn't it?
There
The
was
chair in a
something...
non-street fight.
Yeah.
No
There was
hardcore
something
match.
more between Rhodes and Fatu than Drew and Fatu.
Yeah.
So I'd rather him go into a triple threat. I think before, I can't remember when it was. I don't know if it was a Mania, but I remember before they had like loads of triple threat matches. It could have been a Mania, I can't remember, but it seemed like at one of the main events there was a
Everything was
load
a
of triple
triple
threat. But I don't mind having one and then
No,
the others
you don't
just
want
singles.
too many. Yeah, because it takes the shine off of it. It's another third
Yeah.
one of
Well,
them.
say one
there's
of
another
them.
one.
Of the big ones, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Say I won't mind Drew.
Yeah,
coming in.
he's got, but ain't no way SmackDown's going down without Drew McIntyre.
Oh, so much kicking off. If you think that we might have missed something big or we should jump in on anything that we have said, then please feel free to let us know in those comments down below. Tripping.
As always, thank you for watching.
And hopefully we'll see you Saturday for SmackDown.